Yo, New York Yankees fans, yet again, it is Felix from NyynewsTV, like always, hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo, New York Yankees fans, yet again, it is Felix from NyynewsTV, like always, hola, ¿cómo estás?
From New York City, you are now tuned into NyynewsCom radio with your host, NYY News Felix, for the latest New York Yankees news and rumors.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into NY News TV, pound for pound, the best around. Who we got? We got the guys at NYYST. We got Designated Spitters. We got Chef Talk with Gary Sheffield Jr. We got Twin Bill. We even have the Sauce, Seminetti Source with his classic rants. We got everything. And what we got right now? Oh yeah, Hola, ¿cómo estás? We in here, baby. Let's do it. Let's get right to the show. Quick shout out to Mr. Thompson, the puppeteer. You know who you are. Thank you for everything you have done to get NY News TV off the ground. By the way, I didn't forget our boy RB, our boy Joe G, our boy Austin, our boy Vinny, and anybody that contributes to NY News TV. Let's get right into the first topic. I see a whole bunch of people, especially on Twitter, because that's where the wokeness, the woke mob is at, saying that batting average shouldn't exist. Let me give you a prime example for all the little kids, because it's basically the majority of people going around saying that batting average does not count and shouldn't exist. They are about the age range between, I'll say, 14 to 24. Then, you have a few weirdos over their 30s. So here, let's give a great example right now. How many women, or how many females have these guys been with? I'll say, judging, 0. So let's put that into batting average. Oh yeah, your batting average is a 0. See how that works? So these guys want major league rosters to have players with 200 or below 200 batting averages. Because, their argument is that they get on base anyways with walks, etc. But what they fail to mention is that you need players to drive in those guys with low batting averages that get on base. For an example, every World Series championship team that you see, they at least have 2 to 3 guys with high batting averages. Guys that have stayed hot all season long, that have carried their teams all the way to the World Series. You see, we had that a few seasons with DJ LeMahieu. You saw how offensively, how great the Yankees were. When you at least have one, I'll say the Yankees need more than one player with a decent batting average. Where is this talk coming from? Is there some guru out there on YouTube who is a master at MLB The Show preaching this? Because this idea has spread like a virus. And it's a dumb idea, getting rid of batting average. Are you guys insane? Oh yeah, your batting average with the lotion is about 800. Your batting average with wet wipes is 800 as well. So don't give me this crap that batting average does not matter. These are the same guys that will tell you that Derek Jeter was overrated. They've never seen him play. They'll probably just recall his last seasons, and they'll tell you that Derek Jeter was overrated. Even though Derek Jeter batted for high batting average, he had a whole bunch of hits, etc. The home run ball is sexy, and that's what they look for. They kind of have an argument with Jeter when it comes to defense, but Derek Jeter was that kind of player that if you saw him play, he'll pass the eye test. And again, they're going to tell you he won all those championships because he was on the Yankees. Yeah, the Yankees do not win all those championships if it wasn't for Derek Jeter. Okay, little kids? That was your lesson for the day. You're batting 0 when it comes to females, and you know what I mean, okay? So keep batting high when it comes to using lotion. Now batting number 69, Dan Henderson. Number 69. He's batting over 800 when it comes to the slip and slide. You know, it's just a different generation. When I was growing up, I used to go to the stadium, 1995, 1996, 11 years old, 10 years old. And, you know, back then, the bleachers were like a strip club. You know, I saw my first double Ds at Yankee Stadium. I mean, this is just a different generation. If this generation was exposed to that, they'll make a hashtag #MeToo movement on Twitter. What would they call it? A hashtag #MeHim? Hashtag him/he? Hashtag he/him? I mean, wow, what times are we living in? So moving along, the first base situation. Hey, Matt Olson is your guy. Yes, Matt Chapman is great defensively. Gold gloves, platinum gloves. Guy's a beast. But guess what? He's another Joey Gallo, but worse, from the right side of the plate. Look at his stats. If you want a strikeout machine, if you want another Joey Gallo who is 3 times as bad at the plate, then Matt Chapman is your guy. And honestly, I don't know why we're talking about Matt Chapman. The Yankees do not need him. Gio is fine. Even though he doesn't have the awards to show for it, we all know Gio is a Gold Glove caliber third baseman. And heck, the Yankees could even use him as a stopgap. That's the only way I'll accept Matt Chapman on the Yankees. But the Yankees, in their warped mind, are looking at Matt Chapman to be their shortstop, which makes absolutely zero sense. The guy has played about basically 1 game at shortstop. And I can see, yeah, he's a Platinum Glove, Gold Glove award winner, but that is backwards thinking when it comes to the Yankees. Because we all know who's available. Carlos Correa and Trevor Story. But you know how once the same kind of fan base I was talking about earlier, he wants those kinds of people to believe that the Yankees have no money, which is laughable. They do have money, but if you ask me, they're splitting it between each other because it's a large family. So who knows what they're doing with their daddy's legacy? It's obviously not being put in 100% to the New York Yankees. With that being said, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll return after this.
If you're listening to us on YouTube and you're not subscribed already, then make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Hello, I'm Mike Hunter. At the schoolyard, do you find yourself being picked last, or heck, not being picked at all? Seeing your fellow classmates playing dodgeball or wiffle ball, looking from afar from a lonely, dark corner, all because other kids see you as a frail, skinny little dweeb? Are you one of those kids that don't eat your mom's mashed potatoes, lack of protein, the only thing you eat all day is the school's lunch? What if I were to tell you you could stop being that skinny little wimp of a kid and be that alpha male you have always dreamed about? Introducing UNICORNIOS.
Unicornios!
The breakfast of losers. Turn that L into a W. Gain that confidence, gain the strength. The #1 cereal consumed by Yankees manager Aaron Boone. You know, ever since taking Unicornios, I've been turning the corner. It's helped me turn corners. Every corner. Turning corners of corners. That corner, this corner, corners that have corners. I couldn't have done it, but continue to do it. All because of that damn unicorn. If it wasn't for Unicornios, I don't know where I'll be. Unicornios, helping you turn into a real man.
That's a wrap.
Hey kid, let me talk to your mother. Is that your mother? Holy shit. Let me talk to your mother, kid.
The number to call is 646-820-9488. That number again is 646-820-9488. Leave us a voice message.
Unicornios, the breakfast of losers. I know somebody out there is registering the domain name Unicornios, and they'll probably scam a few people on eBay or something like that. Hey kid, you want to gain some mass? Try this, Unicornios. Hey, it has helped or maybe has not helped Aaron Boone because Aaron Boone is still soft as hell. You know, Aaron Boone, the same guy that said he was bullied by an umpire, the same guy that is basically the talking head of the Yankees front office. See, this is the thing. I don't hope or wish that Aaron Boone doesn't succeed in New York. I wish he could become one of the all-time greats. But 4 seasons in, or whatever the number is, the years, the seasons Aaron Boone has been managing, he just doesn't have the pedigree. You always got better managers like Cora, Cash, etc. running circles around him. You always got teams trash-talking the Yankees, Yankees going home with their, between their legs. It's like teams and people don't respect the Yankees anymore because they don't have, let's say, an identity where teams and people are scared of them. And really, that died out when CeCe retired, because CeCe was one of those players that if you talk trash, you're going to hear it from him. You might get plunked, you might get cursed out. That's what I liked about CeCe Sabathia. Now, what do we have? We have a whole bunch of, we have guys that are 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", and they're built big and tough for nothing. Because I would like one of these guys like Judge or Stanton or even a Chapman to replace CeCe's attitude on his ball club. Because CeCe let it be known he was big, tough, and, he wasn't to be messed with. And he projected that on the New York Yankees. Long story put short, Aaron Boone does not project that. He projects the opposite. I don't know if the Yankees are ever going to win a World Series championship with Aaron Boone being the manager. The same way other teams don't respect or are not scared of the Yankees is the same way the players that play for Aaron Boone, they're not scared of, let's say, repercussions, because Gary Sanchez could make the most idiotic play at home plate and Aaron Boone is not going to say anything. Aaron Boone is just going to give him a pat in the ass and say, hey, you want to know a little secret? Here, try some UNICORNIOS. Look at all the rainbows. Everything's all good in the world. Just go out there and get them next time. As for the changes to the Yankees coaches, I like what they're doing currently. I liked how they got Luis Rojas as the new third base coach. I like what they're doing with the hitting coaches, etc. I think the Yankees' current coaching staff has improved tremendously from what we had in previous years. That's one of the aspects that I am excited about going into the 2022 season if Major League Baseball continues, because we got good old Rob Manfred doing all types of nonsense to destroy baseball. So, let's get into a new segment on Hola, cómo estás. It is called Ringing In with Adam King. Let's see what Adam King has to say this week.
He's ringing in, Adam King. He's calling to say things are rigged. His takes are really cold. He's a classic Twitter troll. Adam King.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
This is Adam King. Thank you for having me, Felix, on Hola, cómo estás for this segment. First and foremost, Rob Manfred has cost me millions of dollars with this blatantly rigged lockout. This is beyond rigged.
This is beyond rigged!
It's the second time Rob has blatantly robbed me of money. I was planning to raise enough money to do some research for anti-gravity and teleportation technology, to fund that kind of thing. But since everything is rigged, I'll have to wait.
100% rigged shit!
Reminds me when I was flown to Mars to fight secret war against shapeshifters. Only paid $500 for 3 months worth of work. Totally rigged in every way. By that time, I flew to Cambodia to teach locals how to play baseball, only to be rewarded with nothing. No money for my teachings. Everything is rigged. Life is rigged.
Are you fucking kidding
Well,
me?
on Tinder catfished me. Looked like Dolly Parton in her prime, but turned out to be a 300-pound walrus.
This is beyond rigged.
I can't catch a break in this totally fake, rigged world of the Matrix. Everything's so blatantly rigged.
100% rigged shit.
Oh, and by the way, you can cash at me at $Top Sportsmine. Any money you want to help me refund a hurdle through this MLB lockup, which has cost me millions of dollars. Thank you.
That was Ringing In with Adam King. As you heard, he flew to Cambodia, taught people how to play baseball, and what did he get? $0 for his masterful teachings of baseball. Wow, what a disgrace. I agree with him. Everything's rigged.
Clarkson is hammered. Where's the goddamn foul goal? Are you fucking kidding me? This is beyond rigged.
Then you have Uncle Rob costing him millions of dollars, not once but twice, with the COVID-19 lockout, now with the new lockout with the Players Union.
100% rigged shit.
Hopefully Adam King is going to get his millions soon, as I'm looking forward to teleportation and anti-gravity technology being invented. I could be in the Dominican Republic in about 5 seconds. So I'm looking forward to that. Back to the Yankees Infield. If you follow me on my regular channel, NYY News, you've heard by now that I'm a big fan of Carlos Correa. Here's what I envision the Yankees Infield. Here's what I want. Gio at third, Correa at shortstop, LeMahieu at second, and Olson at first. Not what we were talking about earlier, not Matt Chapman at shortstop. We have no need for him. The right guy to get is Matt Olson. There's been talk that the Yankees are interested in one of those two. I don't know. I think it's impossible that they get both of them, but the guy that you need to get is Matt Olson. If you missed my previous rants, I said, hey, Anthony Volpe looks good. He says all the right things. He'll be a tremendous Yankee. But you can't give the keys, let's say 2 or 3 seasons, to a prospect not knowing what's going to happen in 3 years. So the perfect insurance is to get, let's say, a Carlos Correa, or I'll even go lower, a Trevor Story. Because by then, Gio Urshela, and when I mean by then, Volpe is going to be ready. Gio is going to be a free agent. And Carlos Correa, he's just going to put on mass. His power numbers are going to go up. He's the type of player that I know for a fact if he's playing on the Yankees, he's good friends with A-Rod. If you tell him Volpe's ready, we're going to give him a shot at shortstop, move to third base, he'll make the move. It's the most common sense free agent signing the Yankees can make. Like I said, don't tell me the Yankees don't have the money to make it happen, because they certainly do. If they, let's say, go for a stopgap, which I don't believe either, because the Yankees are prospect huggers. Look at all these players that have been DFA'd. Clint, who was that other guy? Chance Adams. These were players that the Yankees could have traded for Garrett Cole back in 2018, 2017. And the Yankees didn't want to let go of these guys. So if you're going to tell me the Yankees are looking to trade for a Matt Chapman for a stopgap, I highly doubt it. If they're insane, they'll do that. Imagine trading for a player that's a Platinum Glove, Gold Glove Award winner, and sticking him at a position where he only played 1 game ever in his life, and trading away a whole bunch of prospects for him. I'll do that for Matt Olson, not Matt Chapman. And supposedly the Yankees do have money this offseason because they offered Justin Verlander $25 million. By the way, a guy that's up there in age, and we really don't know how he's going to pitch without a spider tag. And Garrett Cole, I know people get angry when I mention this. Garrett Cole is going to have to learn how to pitch without sticky substances. Because he looked like there was flashes of him where he looked like Pittsburgh Cole. So that's another story. I'll say this, 2022 is going to be an interesting year for Garrett Cole. By the way, Luis Medina is going to be better than Luis Severino and Luis Gil. That guy ever gets a shot, he has the stuff to be better than both of them. But that's a great problem to have. When it comes to starting pitching, prospect-wise, the Yankees have a bright future. So moving along, we have Peter Fenichichi. Wow, the great Peter Fenichichi waiting to get on Hola, cómo estás with his new segment. Peter Fenichichi is currently looking for, what is he looking for? Legend Suites seats at Yankee Stadium. So if any of you guys have the hookup, I know he didn't have success looking for those seats. He wants opening day tickets, I believe. Yankees versus Red Sox. Let's see. Let's listen to how Peter Fenichichi spent hours of his day looking for those seats.
Hello.
Yo, baby, how's it going? It's me, Peter Fenichichi. How you doing?
I'm right. Who is it?
Yo, I'd like to have the Legend Suites at Yankee Stadium for the home opener versus the Red Sox, April 7th.
Red Sox.
You are now on the line with
Peter Fenichichi. Yo, it's me, Peter Fenichichi. How you doing? Can you hear me? I would like to have the Legend Suites tickets at Yankee Stadium, April 7th. Yankees versus Red Sox.
2705 First Road on the left.
I did not send.
I ran into your Craigslist ad.
I did not send.
I can't hear you. What do you say?
I did not send. Sorry.
I can't hear you, sir.
I am a next send.
Yes, I would like to have... The Yankees are playing the Red Sox for the home opener, April 7th. I ran into your Craigslist listing, and I would like to purchase a ticket off of you.
Nope, I don't sell tickets, sir.
Oh, man.
One number.
Yo, babies, meet Peter Fenichichi. I would like to have the Legend Suites for the home opener, the Yankees versus the Red Sox. Is that available?
No, I'm wrong number.
This phone number was on Craigslist. You sure?
I don't.
It says Legend Suites available at Yankee Stadium. It says called.
Legend
I'll
Suites.
pay you $350. We'll meet at Penn Station.
What you said was available? Legend Suites?
Legend Suites at Yankee Stadium, April 7th for the home opener, Yankees versus the Red Sox.
No, that's not.
Come on, baby. I'm Peter Fenichichi. Your listing says if I play dumb, it's because I think you're a Fed. I'm not a Fed, bro.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know who put it on Craigslist.
So you're not selling Yankees tickets?
No, I'm not selling Yankees tickets. No, I'm not.
Darn,
I'm
man.
not selling Yankees tickets.
You sure you think I'm not a Fed? I'm not a Fed, man. And I'm Peter Fenichichi.
It's probably a mistake. Maybe, I don't know how that happened. Probably some kind of mistake happened.
Oh, man. Thank you for the time, though.
No problem. All right, good night. Good day. Okay, bye.
Can somebody out there help Peter Fenichichi out? Peter Fenichichi is a good dude. Just like if you follow Frank Tigaleo on Twitter. They grew up together. Good dudes from back in the day. Help him out, man. If you got those Legend Suites home opener, hit him up. He's paying $350. By the way, Steve Cohen is a...
I'm in Medicine.
Giraffe Neck Mark is a...
I'm in Medicine. Sorry.
And your neighborhood Garbage Man is a...
I am in Medicine.
And I'll say Spider-Man is a...
I'm in Medicine.
Closing this out, I want to thank Peter Seminetti, who has been a part of NYY News for over 15 years. I'd like to thank the new guys from NYYST, the twins at Twin Bill, Gary Sheffield Jr., Francis Lee from Designated Spitters, RB, Joe G, Austin, Vinny, and everybody else, even Jira, Miss Seminetti. If you liked this first episode and thought it was good, wait until you see what the Hola, cómo estás show has in store for you. It's just going to get better. We're going to have big-time names on here, primarily from the Latin community. I can't wait. Not if Uncle Rob shuts us down. Because if you haven't heard, the dude got Ken Rosenthal fired from the MLB Network because he dared say something that he didn't agree with. So if he did something to a guy like Ken Rosenthal, who's literally the face of Major League Baseball reporters, just imagine how much he hates MLB content creators online because he can't control our voices. So who knows what copyright laws this dude could pass. He could shut us down anytime he wants. Speaking upon Rob Manfred, or Manfred, however you want to pronounce it, which reminds me, this guy's a good friend of the show. Let's see what Hubbard, the disgruntled Yankees fan from South Carolina, has to say this week. God damn it, these liberals are following me everywhere. Everywhere I go, I have to see liberal policies. I tune into the Yes Network, and I have to see or hear bald-headed Peter Rosenberg talking about how evil I am for being a red-blooded American. You know what? I think you're kind of right. There's a lot of politics in sports nowadays. Every time I take a hot shower, I gotta look at myself in the mirror and ask myself, how the hell did you sit through that? How the hell did you listen to anti-American propaganda from guys that are supposed to be talking about sports? These liberals won't leave my life alone. I want them to stop pushing their propaganda upon me, and I want them to quit it and let me live my life. Again, I'll agree with you. You're not wrong. I think these sports talking heads should just stick to sports. It makes me want to cry. The Yankees being America's team. Then you got little liberal trolls out there. He/him. The New World Order needs to leave my beloved Yankees alone. I don't want to see liberal politics while I'm watching the Yankees. Heck, I recently canceled my membership to MLB TV. Canceled my monthly $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Major League Baseball's not getting a dime from me. Hubbard Smith, not getting a dime from me. Rob Manfred, you can shove your twinkle toes outlook of the world up where the sun doesn't shine. Hubbard Smith, the disgruntled Yankees fan from South Carolina. You hear that, Rob? You're destroying the game of baseball. You have a whole bunch of fans canceling their memberships for a whole bunch of stuff, boycotting MLB because you want to include politics into baseball anytime you get the chance to. And it leans to one side. I can see why people are tired of that. And why Hubbard Smith is called the disgruntled Yankees fan from South Carolina. So, this has been it. This has been Felix from NYNews.com, NYNewsTV. I'll check you out for a future episode of Hola, cómo estás, exclusively on NYNewsTV.
Thank you for listening to NYY News Radio. Tune in again next time for the latest New York Yankees news and rumors.